you find us on your channel or device or phone, in your little bras, kids Xbox or something like that, however you catch
Right.
us. We own, we live.
Hey, hey. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Hope it's a happy one for y'all.
Nice
It
temps
sure,
and everything.
sure has been a happy one for me. Thank the Lord above.
Yes.
Every day is a happy day as long as you can get up.
Yeah.
This is even a happier one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some good things worked out.
Yes.
Amen. Thank the Lord above.
Mm-hmm.
Without him, don't nothing work out.
Right.
How y'all doing, folks?
I know it takes a little time for them notifications to go out. Like, oh, Rican Old School is on. Let me tune in and see what's going on with them. Hopefully, I can call in. Matter of fact, let me throw that call number out there for
That's
y'all.
right. So we can get y'all to get to calling us like the Cypress Brothers. Gets this call. Cypress Brother.
Let's see here.
Again, happy Friday to y'all.
Happy
Hope
Friday.
you're doing
Oh, what's
all
going on, Lo? Larry Lair.
right. All y'all. Lisa Lease, Lair, Low.
Let's see.
It's a beautiful day up here, brothers. Hope y'all having a beautiful day wherever you at.
Right. Not too many issues or
You
anything
tell us so
like
many
that.
times, but we try to talk to all y'all. And, you know, and we don't mark it down. Just good weather to you wherever you at.
Right. Even if you're in Antarctica.
That's right.
With the penguins.
Antarctica, the North Pole.
Yeah.
That's
With Santa Claus.
That's right. Spitting snuff.
Right.
You know, yeah, getting ready to give out some gifts. Yeah.
Joe Frankie said, no other than the gents.
Brother Joseph.
Hmm.
That's right. How y'all doing, Joe? Yes, sirree.
And if y'all got some time, you can hit that hotline and call in and say, hey, what's going on with you?
Drop a dime
That
on
too.
the hotline. You know? What do we want to discuss today?
Discuss.
Different kind of things about people calling themselves being used or a trick or
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of youngsters and older folks have
different issues.
They wonder if, you know, they're going too much out their way being nice.
Right.
What is too nice?
Right.
What leads into maybe you might be considered a sucker.
A sucker or a trick.
Yeah.
You know, or a fool.
That too.
Or an idiot.
That too.
All them things.
All them
negative things.
Negative things. But then again, it makes you think when someone gets real mad about it.
Yeah. And tell you
usually a hit dog hurt.
And tell you all kind of old monkey shit to eat their peaties, you know, and eat doo doo and all that old shit.
Right.
You know, you're really mad. Ain't you? You shouldn't let it get you that.
Right.
Bad, you know.
That makes me almost think it's some type of ring of truth if you're getting that mad. Because if it didn't fit you, if it wasn't really, you know, making sense, you shouldn't get that upset about that.
Because the only one you really want to eat your peaty is a woman.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Right. Hopefully.
Don't go and say about somebody else.
Don't get me wrong. Everybody got their preference.
Right.
But you know, that's who we choose.
Right.
You know, as one was brought up to encounter in. You know.
Now Lo said, I think being too nice is allowing yourself to be used.
Well, again.
Used and abused. They run parallel.
Right. Now there's a difference. There's a difference. You can know when to put your brakes on.
Right.
You know what I mean? But don't mean that you gotta be, you know, just no clown. You dig?
Mhm.
You know, and ain't nothing wrong with being nice. You can be blessed
Right.
by being nice.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's a difference. You just gotta have common sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because ain't nobody no idiot
Right.
unless you want to be.
Unless you want to be.
You know, now if you call yourself, you know, you dig, it's a like, you know, the song used to be, you know, 50-50. You know what I mean? You know, brother man used to sing it. You know, 70-30 and all that. Okay, you know, it's a give and take
Right.
kind of world. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And you got to share and share alike.
Right.
You dig? And you know, and if you know how to do that, then you ain't got no worries about who's getting more
That's
than
true.
the other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or who's getting used and abused and, you know, turning into a sucker and a trick.
Right.
You dig?
Because, you know, you figure, you know, a lot of times it may not be said person. It could be your partner, and you seen them get worked. So you kind of want to pull his coat with
Right.
oh, man, she's doing everything I want.
Right.
But really, you giving more than what you actually receiving. So
Right.
that's a bad thing.
Right, he's getting worked.
Right.
You know? And that's what they call getting worked. Worked over.
Right.
And now that's being used.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? If you ain't able to step up and say, I'm not going to tolerate this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't that you're going to be wrong, you know, or you're going to lose that person's faith and that person's entrance in you or what have you.
Right.
But if you continue to do it, then they know they got a lollipop.
Right.
You dig? Not a sucker, a lollipop. You know? Yeah. And so therefore, just try to have some common sense.
Right. Joe Frank said, man, hanging on in. And then Lo said, sometimes you got to be like, hell no. Right.
Exactly.
Shoot.
That's all.
Yeah, because if you don't say no, they're going to keep pressing
Nagging.
issues, asking. Oh,
Nagging and bothering.
my grandauntie needs some money
Right.
for
Or whatever.
whatever she needed.
You know what I mean? You know, drive a car and tear it up, and then, you know, ask for one within 2 weeks later, or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Pay for this, pay for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? We just keeping it real.
Right. She just essentially then looking at or him looking at you like an ATM.
Right. A machine. You know, a jing machine.
I put in on my wife. Why ain't the money coming out?
Right. A jing machine. You know? It ain't coming out because there ain't no more.
Right.
You done gobbled it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's when you done became a big lollipop.
Right.
You know, you ain't got, you know, I was always taught to take care of thyself first, you know, before you can tend to anybody else's doings.
Right.
You know, and that don't mean that you're being mean or ugly.
Selfish,
You know,
or
none of
anything
that.
like that.
It's nice to help people,
Right.
you know, and then, like I said again a little while ago, you know, it's a two-way thing, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
You dig it? You know, I mean, you got to help each other. You know what I mean? You know, the good Lord put us here. You know, He put us here to join together. So why not try to help each other together?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it don't matter if you know you might meet a young lady. You understand, sharp as a tack. You know, and her income might be $250,000 a year, and you might just be making, you know, a buck a year, you know, 100,000 or whatever. But if she digs you, you understand, y'all got a thing, you know, and you join your ends in with her, she don't mind. You understand, you know, because you're both doing time with each other, and ain't nobody using nobody.
Right.
You're just helping each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but then again, you know, let's just keep it real. She can buy and sell you. You know? You dig it? And get somebody else. But I'm just saying, you know. But if you be nice, as we say, remember?
Nice.
Be nice.
Nice.
You know,
but then
things last.
let's look at it like this. Let's put this in context. Like when you say you had to spit snuff in the broad's eye.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She felt you had to be like timid or something. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be timid.
Right. You know.
Or intimidated.
Right, none of that. You know, you have to get the tobacco burn. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus, yeah. You know, taste some of this. You know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't put my hands on you,
Right.
but you're gonna get your eyes burnt the fuck up. You dig it? You know? Yeah, man. But again, you know, you just gotta have some common sense
Mm-hmm.
and not be used
Mm-hmm.
or tricked
Right.
into some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
That's all.
Yeah, because I'm quite sure people are. Well, hopefully you're familiar with how scams go down.
Yeah.
You know, some people, I guess, you know, they're too green and they don't know about that. Like,
Yeah.
scam? Well, how would you scam me?
Exactly. But some people contemplate on that.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get over and, you know, don't do nothing but wake up thinking about how to do somebody out of
Right.
something.
You
You know
know
what I mean?
Your
Yeah.
hard-earned dollars.
Corned beef you. You know, a blue cap you. Beanie cap you. You know? Yeah. And try to juke you out of some shit, man. You know? A lot of times that don't work with a lot of people. Some people will hurt you trying to be a sucker.
Okay, William Mitchell, you said, what happened to the Lions Den? The Lions Den is still going. I just haven't edited any videos. I've been lazy because it's been nice. I got to spend some hours editing that audio, so I got it. I got a lot of new different topics. It's just, you know, it's been nice. I've been trying to get in the traffic, and while it's nice, but, you know, they'll be coming. Don't worry about it. I still got them. I got it. There's a big catalog of it, so like I said, go through the playlist. You go to my channel, and you'll see all, I think it's about 9 or 8 different series of it, of probably 20 to 15 in each series, so it's
Different
a big catalog.
topics.
Right, so it's still
Amen.
there.
Amen.
Lo said like crabs in a bucket,
That's right.
but ain't nothing wrong with being nice. Some people just don't want to help themselves. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they don't, bro. You're right. You know? Just look for somebody else to depend on.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that's when, you know, the sucker shit comes in. You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so again, you know, you can't fall for none of that.
Right.
You know? Yeah. None of that. None of that.
Okay, Will said, because I love the game y'all be giving up on there. Yeah, like I said, it's hella catalog. I just, you know, it takes time to edit those actual videos, so I've just been kind of laying low on doing that. But I still got a bunch of audios and new ones coming.
Yeah.
See, the one thing, when it comes to doing those videos, I edit all the videos. I do all the artwork. I do all the sound arrangement and all that. So that takes a long time. It ain't like I have someone else do it. I do all that. So, you know, that kind of takes, you know, some time to do that. And all the graphics and all that. So I've just been
Right.
kind of laying low on doing them.
That's right. But they get done.
Yep. Okay, okay, Joe Frank said he's in Tacoma, Washington. It's cool. Oh, so you done went from LA and playing in Vegas all the way up to Tacoma, Washington. Okay. And then let me see. Lowe said people will be plotting and scheming all the time. Most definitely. If you ain't got nothing else going on, of course that's their job. You know, they're on their job. And a plot and scheme.
That's right. That's right.
Pocket watching. Yeah, it's a lot of pocket watchers. How much money you got? How much money you got? Well, I don't want to talk about that.
Right.
I could barely rub together 2 wooden nickels.
2 nickels. 2 thin pennies. That's right.
Bunch of lint and dander.
Dander. Yeah, and lint. You're right. Mokes.
What's up? Like I said, the hotline is open. You can actually call in and, you know, whatever you want to talk about, you know, we'll try to answer it to the best of, you know, our abilities.
That's right.
Go ahead and hit the hotline and I'll pick up and take your call and we can talk about whatever. Newer Cadillac, blacked out wheels, pearl white.
That's right. This one here turning around brown here behind us. I don't know where he's going. Is that my little sister?
Okay, Joe Frank said, all right, the holidays give some, don't worry about getting some. We still here, and I appreciate the thumbs up. Hey, that's always appreciated. People liking the comments. That's what's up.
Yeah, we still here. We can talk about some more different things, whatever you want
Different
to talk
things,
about.
whatever.
You know? Whatever you need to talk about.
Mm.
You know?
Okay, Lowe said they're trying to give people money to get vaccinated now. Nah, I'm straight. Keep your money. I'm not.
Right.
No.
Right. Shoot them up to shoot them out.
Right.
You know?
I'm good.
Paying you to kill you.
Right. Get this euthanization. We'll euthanize you like a dog that needs to be put out of his misery.
Right. Don't get us wrong now. Remember we said that before. Everybody do what they want
Right.
to do.
Right.
I ain't saying nothing negative, but everybody got your own mind on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But, you know, something I don't know about, my baby works in the hospital. And something I don't know about, I don't want to know about.
Right.
How about that?
Right.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Something that I don't, you know, something that I don't know about, it's all brand new to me.
Right.
You understand? It ain't never been a, you know, my mom and daddy lived to be almost close to 100 years old, and ain't nothing ever came out before then.
Right.
You understand? Then all of a sudden it done bloomed up something now.
Right.
I'm not too interested in trying to know.
Right.
You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
It does.
You know? And they live, you dig? You thank the Lord for just natural things.
Right.
You know?
Let
Natural
me live
things.
the way I want to live.
Yeah, that's all I want to say. You gotta do what you
In
wanna do.
my young life, I haven't seen. Oh, look on TV. You see that person? They're rolling up the sleeve and getting this. I've never seen that. But why is it now? Like, look, well, since this person on TV is doing it, you should do it too. No, that's not good enough for me.
Right. Ain't nobody interested in all that. But you guys can be interested.
Right.
Again, like I said, I'm not knocking you. You know, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm not gonna talk negative to you if you got the shot and whatever. Right?
Right.
We ain't saying that, are we?
Nope.
Right? But you know, me myself, I prefer not to tell you the truth. I really don't even care to even. Yeah, I know we say we can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Right.
But that's one thing that I don't care to discuss too much
True.
about.
True.
You know what I mean? Like I said, something I don't know nothing about.
Right.
That
It makes sense. It makes sense. Why should I speak on something that
I don't
I'm
know
not
nothing
versed
about.
into?
I don't know nothing.
There's a lot of different areas of people that claim they're real versed. Go to them.
Right. I don't know nothing about
Now, Joe Frank said, man, just got a little RV. Good investment. Rican Old School.
Right on. Yeah, it's a very good investment.
Hmm.
You can travel all over the United States,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And when the bitch tell you to get out, you can tell her to get out.
Right.
You know, on the side of the road.
Get out here on Boulder Highway.
Get out
baby.
and hitchhike.
Right.
You know, see who else will pick you up. You know, and keep on rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And get another one. Pick up 4 or 5 of them.
Right.
And keep rolling and load that motherfucker up.
Hmm.
You know, and have it rocking. You dig?
Rocking and socking.
Rocking and socking.
Now, well, I'll finish up. Lowe said, "Why do people with the vaccine still wear masks?" I don't know. They've been watching a lot of TV. I don't know.
You don't know either, right?
I don't know either.
You know what, Lo? Like I said, I wish we could tell you some more about it. You know, so that goes to show you there's a double dose of something happening. You dig? That you can't still smell the good Lord's air. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You still got to be covered up like a horse. You know?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like old racehorse.
That's eating some oats.
Yeah, right. You dig? And
With the feed bag on.
all that. You know how them racehorses when they do the jockeys and put them things under where they
Yeah,
eyes
the
can't
blinders.
see.
Yeah, the blinders.
Yeah. That's all. That's all it is. It means seems like to me, you know.
Set the blinders over your mouth.
Right. And Jesus bless it.
Hmm.
That's all. 'Cause I love breathing his good fresh air.
Right.
Don't you?
Yes, I
You
do.
know what I mean? You know? Them is people that ain't sure about themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Was
must
the
be
old
living-
commercial back in the day? Raise your hand if you're sure.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers didn't raise their hand if they was ranked. Like,
Right.
my pits ain't right.
No antiperspirant.
Right.
Raising like cyprine. You know? Yeah, no, man. I mean, yeah, that's a good question, bro.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's a good thing to think about, what you said, but again, you know.
Yeah, he said, not knocking nobody though, each his own. A doctor told me in the future you might have to get a booster dose in the future if you took it. Yeah.
Yeah, all that too. They coming up with extra
New variants. You gotta get no.
You know,
Sound like too
longevity
much.
shots.
Yeah, too much to be continued type shit. Nah,
all
I'm good.
that, man. If you, hey, I'll tell y'all this. If your body been good to you, just keep letting it be good to you.
Right.
How about that?
Right.
That sound good? Good enough? If you feel healthy and wholesome and strong, just give your health to the King.
Right.
You know?
And just understand, certain things come with older age. Well, my back's hurting extra more. Well, you're older now, aren't you?
Yeah.
You can't party like how you used to, so you got to kind of offset maybe some of the things that you're partaking in. Maybe you're drinking a little too much.
Right.
You know?
Give yourself to the King, and you know, and say your prayers, and live right, and try to do right. Like I said, if your body's treating you right, and eat right,
Mm-hmm.
and if you ain't feeling all negative about something, he'll prolong you.
Mm-hmm.
Trust that.
Yeah, it's in the Most High's hands, not
Trust
no man's hands.
Trust
it's
that,
never been
bro.
in no man's hands.
Trust that. Trust that, bro. Trust that. You know? And believe that.
Right.
You know, believe that and trust that. I ain't gonna try to tell you nothing. Now I do know something about that. Right?
Yeah, you
do. Trust that.
Huh.
Trust that. And give it a shot. Give it a chance.
Right.
Give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I did see it was a news story. It said in Pakistan, the Pakistani government, their workers, if they don't get the shot, they're gonna withhold their pay. I'm like, see, this how they do in other countries. That ain't taking place over in the U.S. It'd be it'd be hell to pay if it was some shit like that.
See
To
what I'm saying?
transpire.
Yeah. All that old uproar,
Right.
you know. Yeah.
Anything I look at like this, anything they're trying to scare into you, I don't need to buy into that shit. I don't like that kind of shit. Well,
Yeah.
you don't do this.
Yeah.
This
got
is
your-
gonna happen.
You got your own body.
Right.
You got your own mind, your own thoughts, and you got your own communication
Right.
with the king.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Them people ain't the king
Right.
telling you to come get a dose of this and a dose of that.
Right.
They're not the king.
Hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
And again, like I said, I ain't telling you what to do or what not to do.
Right.
But I will tell you that. Talk to the king about it.
Right. And think for yourself.
Mama always taught me and my daddy, talk to the king.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he brought you here. You dig? Through your mama and your papa.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he gonna take us all away from
All
here.
right. You don't get to
So-
stay here
so-
forever.
So right. You know, all them, you know, prolonging this or that. You know, that ain't no guaranteed for something.
Right.
You know, I don't believe. You know what I mean?
Because think about this. Oh, I got it. Stepped off the curb and got hit by a bus.
All that,
So,
all that or something. You know what I mean?
hey, I got this shot of this bus. I
Right.
shouldn't be even gone because of that.
Right.
No.
Right. I mean, that's common sense,
Right.
man. That's all, brothers and sisters. Y'all do what you want to do, though. Don't get us wrong, right?
Right.
And I mean, ain't nobody trying to discourage you away from it. If you want to get it, more power to you.
Yeah.
But that's all. Ain't that right? Wouldn't you
Right.
tell them that?
Mm-hmm.
More power to them.
I got two things that came in. Okay, Lowe said, real talk, Reek, in the old school. Cleveland Robert said, yo, one of my pimp partners is trying to sell me his 98 Mercedes E-Class for $2,500 with 165,000 miles. What do you think? Should I buy it? It's a one owner.
How's it look? 'Cause the Mercedes, they supposed to be built to go for miles and miles and miles, and that ain't too. What year was it?
He said 98 with 165.
That's
original
low
owner.
miles, right? For a '98,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you like it, bro, you know what I mean. If he gonna give you a good price on it.
I say this too. If you got a good mechanic friend or something that really knows about cars,
Have them check it
have
out.
them check that out because Mercedes can be money pits. They ain't
Oh,
like
yeah.
riding a Chevy.
Right. Find out what kind of condition it is.
Right.
You know, besides the mileage.
Right.
You know,
Tranny strong is
see if everything is
motor
pretty
up to-
good.
up to par. Everything.
See if it ain't spitting oil down the road.
Right.
All that kind of stuff, my man. Check on that.
Mm.
Ask him, does it use oil?
Right.
Transmission fluid.
And what's so
Different
crazy? I
stuff.
know people. I get it. People feel you arrive when you're riding foreign, but
Right.
if you ain't got the other ducks in a row to keep that foreign up, it's just gonna be a lawn
money, a
ornament.
money eater.
Right.
And that's nice if you like them.
True.
Don't get us wrong.
Right.
If that's your groove,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? But
Right.
my papa, you know, he retired from American-made shit, from Chevrolet. But we rode Cadillac and Chevrolet.
Right.
And I've always thought, my dad used to teach me, you know, because the Lord blessed him and my mama to have an abundance of Cadillacs. Thank the Lord, he worked hard for them, and they were brand new.
Hmm.
And he always taught me that I ain't, like I said, again, I ain't discouraging you or taking you away from your likes, but you probably know that yourself too, Reek. I was always taught a Cadillac give a better ride than a Benz. You know that?
Hmm. Well, I'll say it like this though: the Cadillacs of today aren't like the
No.
Cadillacs of yesterday.
No,
so.
they ain't. They, you know,
Hmm.
we talking about what we grew up in.
Right.
That, you know, I know mine ride like a ship.
Yeah.
You dig it?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but hey, bro, eat your own now. You know, I'm happy for you. If you can get it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he said, thanks, OG.
I'm just happy for you, you know? Just happy. Yeah, you're welcome.
Right.
But just check into it. Well, you know, wore them brakes out.
Yeah, I heard that.
Driving too fast.
Yeah, this, you know, I know it's your partner and all that, and that's a good way for someone not to be your partner if it ain't up to snuff and you know, done sold you on something. So just
beware.
Yeah, beware.
Buyer beware.
Right. Just because your partner, check, have it checked out. That's all I say. Let's see a mechanic or something, he's gonna give you some kind of guarantee, like, no, ain't gonna be like that.
And guess what, little brother? I hope you get it. If you like it, don't get me wrong.
Right.
I got a brother that's all him and his old lady ride. You dig? They love them. You know? And so, you know, again, they look sharp. You know, everybody can't buy them.
That's true.
You know? And that's why Rick was saying the maintenance can get at you. You know? So, if you got a nice one that you're interested in, you know, if you like it, do like Rick said and I mentioned, have some of the things checked for yourself and pray on it.
Or do a quick inventory. When I say quick inventory, this is example I'm gonna give you. I was getting my 70 coupe, the oil change, and in the shop, the guy had a 5 Series Beamer in there. It's probably like a 2018 or 2019. And then both of the stalls, you know, he was looking at my old school, and then he was looking at the Beamer. He's like, and he's an Asian mechanic, but you know, he works on Mercedes and a lot of foreigns.
Right.
But he said, how much do you think the water pump in your Cadillac that's damn near 50 years old will be versus the Beamer water pump? And I was like, I just, you know, gave him, I was like, I don't know.
About figure.
Yeah, and he's like, nah. He said, your water pump in the Cadillac, he's like, it's probably like maybe at the most $50.
Right.
He said this water pump, just the water pump alone, not doing the maintenance,
about $400.
$600.
See what I mean?
So when I heard that, I'm like, what? I'm like,
changed your liking.
It does the same shit. It cool the engine down, make sure it doesn't run hot, but one's $600 and one's $50.
Right. So there you go from there, bro.
Right.
Unless you you know, living like Wesley Snipes or somebody. You know,
right.
Having money.
Yeah,
that's all
you having money like that, then that's nothing to you.
Yeah.
You know, but some people that might be a factor. Like, wait a minute.
Right. That's kind of high.
I was gonna take a road trip with baby, but now I'm gonna have to rethink that.
Right.
And don't get out on the road and need one of them, and it costs that much. Exactly. You're really gonna be mad.
Or do like brother, man. You can buy an RV.
Right.
You know, and roll. So it's just common sense.
Right.
Right?
He also said, I'm a Cadillac man. Well, if you're a Cadillac man,
there you go.
And you see a nice enough one, because see, it's hard now because the used car prices are up there now. It's not like it used to be where you could kind of get something nice low. The prices are all high because nobody wants to spend all that money buying a new car. So I understand if you could find something that seems like is a better deal for what you're finding, and it's luxury still and all that, but I mean, if you're a Cadillac man,
you can have them both. You can have them both, bro. If that's what you want to do, you can have them both.
Yeah, just be prepared is all I'm saying. Because a lot of them mechanics, you know, think about it like this. Some American mechanics don't like working on foreign cars. And vice versa. Like, no, you got to go to someone that works on Cadillac, or you got to go to someone that exclusively works on Benzes and things like that.
Exactly.
He said, I'm thinking I'm going to stick to the 97 Caddy.
There you go.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, that's a nice one. You know? 97 look good. Don't they, Reek? You know? Enjoy your life. Reek just stepped off for a second. He ain't gone long. I don't know how to punch these things up. You dig? But he'll be back in about 40 seconds. But again, y'all talk about whatever you want to talk about. You know? Cars, weather, life. Where's Miss Lease? You in there, sister? Ain't heard from you yet. And all the rest of you brothers. There's some more brothers. You know?
Huh.
So, Reek's back. Less than 40 seconds.
Huh.
So,
They say gone in 60 seconds, gone in only under 40.
that's right. But other than that,
Yeah, hopefully you got some nice plan on a nice start of the weekend, you know.
that's right.
Whatever toy you got, you done took it to the car wash and got it detailed and smelling nice, and you know, you're trying to
Everything.
dig the scenery in your machinery.
That's right. So you could be beaming in the greenery. You know? Yeah.
And hopefully you can find a nice filly to make your cabasa disappear.
That's right.
Shoot, for a little while.
Yeah.
You don't be spending your whole time doing all that.
That's right.
Why don't we lay up and cuddle?
That's
Some
right.
money I gotta get to, baby. I gotta move around.
That's right. Enjoy yourself. Gotta always be able to get the money to enjoy.
Right. All the
And
time.
enjoy life too.
That too.
You know? Yeah.
That's what it's
enjoy
here
life.
for. Don't put up with hell.
No.
Life's too short to be doing all that.
Fussing and feuding.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully you can
Aggravation.
wrap that type of situation up immediately.
Yeah, and let it be behind you.
Mm-hmm. Get behind thee, Satan.
That's right. Go ahead on with your cypress-looking head.
Right.
You know? Yeah. Go Cypress. Hope everything's all right.
Ciphering your energy. You don't need that.
Right. Get so uptight. Like these young motherfuckers. I remember they tried to say some shit to us, right? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Tried to blow off like some old shit on us.
Mm-hmm.
And we just, what did you do? Just bypass them.
Right.
Told them to go suck their own ass. Same thing he
Right.
did. Go suck their own ass.
Right. If ain't nobody got nothing else more to add, we might go off. I don't know. I put the hotline number up here, but I understand people got things they trying to do
On a Friday,
on a Friday.
10 minutes to 8,
Right.
you know.
If you're on the East Coast, it might be a little later than that. Y'all
Right.
an hour ahead of us.
Then my baby.
West Coast, you're 2 hours behind us.
Right. So enjoy.
Okay, Cleveland Roberts said, "What do you think about the pimp game for 2021?"
Yeah, Cleve. I ain't no pimp. You dig it? I ain't never been no pimp. But more powers to the pimps. Don't get me wrong now. All right? 2021 or 20 million. You dig? But again, just gotta be nice. You know?
Nice. The
Be
bases
nice.
start from being nice,
Be nice.
being clever.
And you
Clairvoyant.
You keep people amongst you.
Right.
If you call
Whichever
yourself-
direction you're
right,
going.
right. If you're pimping, you know what I mean. You still got to be nice,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because there's somebody else out there call themselves pimping too.
Right.
You know what I mean.
Think about when you ever won being evil.
Right. How far did that get you?
Right.
You know? And so, again, that's what I think, brother, young man. Just be nice.
And I'll look at it like this. A lot of people are like, well, what do you mean you can't just be like,
A sucker.
a sucker, a clown?
Again, right.
What I'm saying is,
No, we ain't talking about
if
that.
you got someone that's strong in your corner, of course you're gonna have some areas where you might get upset.
Ups and downs.
Ups and downs,
But
ebbs
you
and
still
flows.
gotta be nice.
Nice,
You
right?
gotta be nice to each other.
Right.
You know, she gotta be nice to you. It's nice for you to be nice to her.
Because let's. I mean, I know I'm putting it in a comical perspective, but it's still real. What if the roles were reversed? If it was a female coming to you like, hey, nigga,
Right.
come here.
All aggressive.
You look good.
Huh?
I can see taking your kielbasa or something like that. You be like, hey.
Right.
You're coming on a bit strong.
Right.
You know?
You?
Right.
You aggressive.
Right.
You know, I ain't looking for that.
Right.
Well, you sound like Popeye and Beauty. I like them, but that other crazy ass woman. You know?
Sea hag.
Yeah. You know, come here, Popeye. You know, try to fuck you up. and
Right.
shit. You know, no, you're right. Be nice. Because if you're doing that, you know, like I said, there's always, you know, you call yourself wanting things and wanting to, you know, ain't nobody gonna partake in sharing things with you. If, like I said, we just got through saying about the woman making 300,000,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so you ain't gonna get shit
Right.
if you ain't nice.
And think about it like this. Who's to say that you're not winning? Like, you know, people get caught up, oh, you're not a player, you're square and all this. Well, if you got a woman or some female that's in your corner that's making 300,000 and you barely making anything, she's glad to share that with you.
Right.
What's the problem?
Right. Why you?
Who cares what someone calls you? You
Right.
still riding some nice exclusive toys that she done got you.
Right. And then again, you know, it's still nice to be nice, but you know what? Just again, like I said before, you share and share alike. Just don't depend on her end.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
Don't get lazy like that. Don't get comfortable.
Don't depend on what the fuck she's getting you
Right.
all the time. Cause like I said, she can share that with some other motherfucker.
That's true.
So
In a drop of a dime.
Yes, to be able to show that you're grateful
Mm-hmm.
and be nice. You know, be nice for 2,222. You know, for pimping in the years to come,
Right.
because they sure do choose. I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
Women sure choose, and you can't get mad at them. You know what I
They
mean?
blow out like a tire too.
Yeah, they sure do. They go bad, they blow out, and they choose.
That's think of it like that. Think of it as a car. You know, you got a new car. Some people like, yeah, this is new. I've never caught a flat. Nah, it's always been good. No, eventually you're gonna catch a flat. You never know when it'll happen, but it'll happen. So the same way she came into your life, the same way she can leave out.
Right.
Unexpected.
And that's why you shouldn't depend on her.
Right.
Everything. Just be nice. And to see if she'll love you for you just being you. You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
And being nice.
Right.
That's all. You know? And be willing to share what you got, even if it ain't as much as what she got.
Right.
You understand? If y'all fucking around with each other,
Mm-hmm.
be just as nice. That don't mean you're a trick or a sucker.
Right.
You know what I mean? She might want to say something to you. Real positive. Hey, sweetie, I see you want this and you want that and this and that. You know, I know, I ain't trying to throw it up in your face or anything. I know you don't make what I make, but I'm gonna help you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna go get you this Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Or think about it like this. I'm gonna go get you that truck and them lawnmower so you can do some lawn care or something like that.
All right.
Get your business off the
right,
ground.
Get you going.
Right.
You know, you want to sell T-shirts or something,
Mhm.
whatever. You know, ice cream cones.
Right.
Get you a little sugar shack or something. Just be nice, especially if you can't do it all by yourself just yet.
Right.
Even though you want to do things and show initiative and entrance and trying to take care of you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, he said, respect. I'm about to get off this. You brothers have a blessed night.
God bless you too, bro.
Huh. And then
Much love.
Lo says, stay in your lane.
Amen.
And that's all. And then no matter what, if a person with you, they see something in you. Most definitely. You know, can't anybody on the outside of your relationship tell you what's going on in your relationship unless you offering too much information about your relationship. And that's one thing you shouldn't do.
That's
what
right.
y'all doing. Like, yeah, and she do it like this, and she likes to do it. She be going over here at this time. No, that's you giving too many details.
That's right.
Especially if this person ain't really your partner.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So, detail like an automobile. You dig?
Right.
Do a good job.
Good conversation.
And
Talk about a lot of things. Talk about,
Right.
like I said, starting where's she from? You from this actual state?
Right, have
Where
some
did you
common
live?
sense.
Yeah, this.
And
you know.
besides, I sure would like to get that muffin. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know?
Ooh,
that
I can
ain't-
imagine
that
being
ain't-
up in them
Right,
woods.
right. You know? All that. That comes with the person.
Right.
You know? So be nice. Because you won't get that if you ain't nice.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Be nice. How long we been on? A good minute?
We've been on 46 minutes. We're traipsing towards an hour, but it is kind of going slow. I appreciate you, Lo, and
Yeah, we
Joe
got
Frank
love for you.
and Cleveland
Love for all
Roberts
y'all.
and
Everybody.
everybody-
Lisa Lee, she been around?
she ain't been on in a while.
Hope she's doing all right.
Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully she ain't locked down or something. I know she
Nah,
getting her
hopefully
little
she
hustle
ain't.
on.
Hopefully the good Lord's taking care of her.
Right.
And all them things ain't happening. You know? How about old Jesus is Lord? You ain't
I've
heard
not
from
seen him.
in
I've
a
not
few
seen
years.
him. A few years. It's been years.
You know? Hope
But
he's
he always
still out
had something
there.
positive to say when
Yeah, he
when
did.
is.
Hope you're doing all right, brother, man.
In Australia.
Wherever
Yeah,
you're
he's all the way
trucking.
over in Australia.
Where you trucking on. Keep trucking, rolling. Amen.
Lo said, always appreciate y'all too.
Yeah, where's my man? You too, Lo. Where's Big Man's brother?
Oh, Shad, I ain't seen
He
Shad
ain't
in
been
here.
on today.
No, he ain't been on today.
He probably
Oh, Lo
busy.
said, what's up with Famo? Oh, matter of fact, old school seen Famo today.
Oh, Big Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was seeing him. He was stepping to go get his ends. You know? He looked like he's doing pretty fair. Taking care of himself.
Right.
Good Lord blessing him too.
I know a lot of y'all, maybe some of the new people, if you ain't heard us, it's a whole bunch of conversations where I think we was on for, I think one of the longest ones we did a live for was like 3 hours or something.
Is that how long we was on once?
With Famo, I think.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when they was in the driveway and, you know, he was like, blah, 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 blah.
Bugs in him.
Well, hold on a second. I gotta put this on mute because everybody can't hear this. We back.
Just had a Rudy Ray Moore moment.
Yeah, something that couldn't go across the airways.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of those older lives, they're still there. You can check them out. You know, matter of fact, we was just talking about this when dude was running through my yard. And he was all cut up. He just got done robbing the house, trying to tell us a fairy tale. They was trying to kill me.
Slit the smithereens.
Right.
Looked like Swiss cheese had hit him.
Right.
Holes all in him.
Right.
Wasn't he?
Leaking everywhere.
Leaking everywhere like a blowout. Air flying out of him. Plasma. Running. Talking about help me, help me. Yeah, we helped him.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Really, he helped himself to them red.
Got the right people toward him.
Hmm.
You know, before he passed out and went away.
Right.
You know, because he was ripped pretty good.
Right. Lo said that's what's up. I guess we're seeing family. Yep.
Yeah, he's all right, Lo. Trying to take care of his business, I guess.
Huh.
Like all the rest of us.
All the rest of us. Most High wake you back up. Hey, that's your time to be about your business.
Every day.
So, and I say that too. I don't know we done said it before, but say your girl may not even have to have 300,000, but she's doing something.
Right.
And if you ain't doing
just
nothing,
a figure of speech.
Right. But if you ain't doing nothing laying up on her, that can be devastating for you too.
That could be getting ready to get her walking shoes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
These boots was made for walking.
You know, because your tongue ain't the only dandy one. You know what I mean?
I don't do that old school.
Right.
Well, hold on, baby.
Okay.
I'll be in the back room in a minute.
That's okay. That's fine that you don't. And then your Jimmy Dean ain't the only James Dean working.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You know? Yeah. Right. All that. It ain't about all that. I remember my uncle told me that. It ain't about, I remember when I was going through my trouble with my baby's mama, he said, man, don't be worried about another nigga's dick and that pussy. You know, it don't mean shit. And I said, yeah, you right, Unc. You know, fuck that shit. You know, matter of fact, she can have it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't, if that's the case.
Right.
You know, because I know I got a golden dick myself.
So let's draw a hypothetical so we can build a better picture. When you going through that situation you was going through, if you could transport yourself now to speak with your young self, like, hey.
Would I go through it again, or what?
Or what words of wisdom would you tell you?
I'm glad I learned. I'm glad I learned. I learned kind of hard. You know what I mean? Right. My little pumpkin was involved, and I didn't want her mixed up into that shit that her mama was coming out of. You know, you understand?
Right.
I didn't want none of that because my mom and dad, raised us to not be into that kind of shit. And I seen that kind of shit, and so therefore I had to get on my gangster boots. You dig it? You know, and so other than that, thank the Lord, it played off. Nobody got seriously hurt, but there was some blood flying. You understand? You know, with all kind of old motherfuckers that didn't have nothing to do with me and her and my baby. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, but I still was down about my crown. You know, but other than that, again, and as far as her, my child, yeah, I would protect her again in another kind of fashion. This time I was young, like I said, but I wasn't gonna be getting dogged around. Right. That's all I'm saying. And I wasn't gonna I don't give a fuck if there's a heap of hole of you motherfuckers. You understand? You coming at me, I'm coming back at you with some lead flying. You understand? And make sure things is gonna be different. You know what I mean? Especially when you call yourself wanting to hurt little old me just by myself, and a whole group of you motherfuckers think you're gonna stomp the earth out of me. No good. You get your motherfucking head pushed back to your nose, with that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all. So yeah, I'm proud that Jesus didn't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? But it was in me not to let it happen. You dig? That's all I want to say.
Right.
And don't y'all be careful and be wise, but don't be no real sucker. You know what I mean? Be careful and be wise about what's yours. You know what I mean? And what you down for.
Right.
And what you ain't down for. You understand? And I was down. That was life. The life I put here. The life the King let me put here through him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you wasn't finna just run over my life and hers too.
Right.
You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
No, you got to be crazy. Motherfucker. You got to be real crazy. You know?
Yeah, Lo said real spill.
Yeah. That's all, boss. You know? That's all. Just be careful about what's yours, you know. What they're working over there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, you know, would you drive the truck today?
Nah, just been sitting over there.
Would you drive the red one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but other than that, you know, that's the king will protect you when you're trying to live right.
Right.
Again, like I said, I wasn't creating nothing, trying to start nothing, or being negative, or, you know, come on, you know, oh, bro, you know, come here, bitch, and, you know, I'm going to do this, or doing that, You know, everybody else tried to get off into my motherfucking mix. You understand? It didn't have nothing to do with my mix.
Right.
You dig it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I wasn't going to be tolerating it.
Right.
You know, I put up with a few bangings and shit, you know, thumping and shit, you know, in the beginning, you know, some unfairly shit, but I wasn't having no more of it. You dig it? That's all. So, therefore, protect yourself and what's yours.
Right.
That's all. And I think that's why the king protected me. You dig it? Because he knew I was in the right.
Right.
You know,
all the way up to this day as we speak.
All the way into the right. And I thank him for it. You know, else I wouldn't be here today.
Right.
Amen. Amen.
We traipsing 4 minutes away from 60 minutes.
So come on in if you got something to say before we
cut
out.
Right.
You know, if you got a moment, brothers and sisters, you know.
Brothers and sisters.
Like I said, we ain't issuing and speaking on wrongful doings.
Right.
You know, just trying to speak to you in a righteous kind of way. You know, same thing you wouldn't go for, Rick.
Right.
With nothing in your activities. You know, yeah, you know, with yourself. You dig? So that's all. That's enough. You know, with yourself, and you know, a motherfucker, if he got a child like I had, you know, I ain't putting up with none of that. You dig it? You know?
Okay, practice being solid.
Yeah.
He said, question. Define a husband living off the earnings of his wife and vice versa.
Living off his wife's earnings. And what? And then she living off of his?
Yeah, like the difference.
Well, that's what we were talking about.
True.
It's good to share, right?
Yeah, it is good to share.
If you can.
Yeah.
That's all right. Help each other.
But you know what I think, where maybe be coming from, maybe her sisters or parents, they may look at the, why ain't he?
That old no good nigga.
Yeah.
He ain't got,
Yeah.
Fuck all that peer pressure.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, she loves you. She loves you.
Right.
And then, you know, you can convince the family to see that you mean well. You know what I mean?
Right.
And fuck all that. You know, you ain't out there getting no bad name.
Right.
And shit, you know, so fuck that. You dig it? You know, just try to do the best you can.
Right.
You know? And nowadays, if you think about it, young blood, they give these women more money than they give us men.
You're right.
You know, on jobs. You know, they'll give a bitch about $600,000 just to bring them coffee, so they can see her ass jiggle.
Right.
You know, and the nigga, they're gonna say, "No, go sweep the floor back there." You know.
I got a couple of dollars for you.
Right. You know, go take out the rubbish.
Right.
You know, you ain't got no position. You know, same old Bosco shit.
Right.
From years ago. That's all.
Just another sunlight.
That's all. From years ago. Same old kind of shit. So therefore, like I said, be nice. You know, it didn't take that woman, just another woman to get here.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You know, if it did, you surprised me. You know
For
what
real.
I mean? You know, so, you know, it took her daddy to get her here. And so you got to share something.
Right.
You know? I know motherfucker, you know, two people, that's fine if they get together of the opposite sex or the same sex try to raise a kid. Oh, that's wonderful and dandy. But when it comes to the king above, be nice.
Now tell me this.
That's where the DNA came from. All that.
What do you think about child support? Do you believe in it or not?
Well, yeah, I believe in it to an extent.
Hmm.
You know what I mean by to an extent. As long as you're able, you know what I mean. And you're not there. You ain't with the woman no more.
Right.
You know, and you cutting up ends. The Lord is blessing you to make ends. You know, I mean, you be spending money if you was with her on your child,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So why not try to oblige? You know, because you know it's bad when your child grows up and can't stand you and hate you. Oh, you ain't never done nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey's my daddy. You know what I mean? All that old kind of shit. You know, that makes you feel bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now fuck Mickey. Mickey was just there, just trying to get what he could get.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you don't watch it, Mickey might have been watching you grow up. You dig? You got a
Yeah.
little girl,
Huh.
or it could be a little boy.
That
You know
too.
what I mean? No funny fied shit.
Right.
You know? So yeah, pay the shit. You dig? If you can, as long as you're able, and be in your child's life if you can, as long as she's supposed to let you.
Mm.
You know?
Right.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think about it. You know?
Because, a lot of people get in pickles where, okay, like you said, they're making ends, but there ain't no child support in place, and they're split up. But
Yeah.
she's
bad.
she's being evil and hateful, not letting him see his child.
Yeah.
And he can't do nothing about it because,
Cause he ain't paying.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm living good. But
that's still. Oh, you mean? But she's living good.
yeah, they're
Oh.
both living good, but they're just not together.
But ain't no payments.
Yeah,
being
ain't no
required.
payments being required.
Yeah.
So I'm saying the people could look at that like, oh well,
and
you're
that
not
ain't no
paying.
good either.
Right.
That's fucking up the child still.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What if you want to get a child something?
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, stupid motherfucker. Nah, I don't want you around here. We don't want nothing you got.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's the baby's birthday or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You just making problems.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't watch it, the motherfucking child might fuck around and hate you too, mom.
Mm-hmm.
You dig?
Right.
You dig? Turn around and tell you to go fuck yourself. You know, when she get big enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, now Lowe said, he said principles, and then he said, I heard a basketball player cash out a woman $100,000 to date him. He's rich and she ain't. Well, yeah, that happens. I mean, that's to me part of being a
Basketball player
sucker.
did what?
Cash out female $100,000
To fuck with him?
yeah,
Yeah, he's able.
yeah,
He's able. He just bought the pussy.
all right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and guess what though, Lo? You know, when he gets done with her, she'll go hang around another ball player.
Right.
That's all. I'm trying
Right.
to get her shit on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he gotta watch it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta watch them kind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, them kind think they slick.
Right.
You know?
Hmm.
That's all that was. She thought she was slick. You know?
Because I already know what it probably was. He probably had an Instagram page, damn near showing everything. And, ooh, how can I get her?
Right.
You got a cash out, baby?
Right.
I send you some money. I ain't playing. I
Right.
play the NBA. I got it. I got the bag.
Right.
So
Right.
that's probably how it went down.
So don't be no clown.
Right.
That's all. Don't be no clown. I'm gonna go get some ice, Reek.
Hey, y'all. We've been on 64 minutes, so yeah, hour. It's been a good one. We covered some topics.
Catch you in a day or so.
Day or so, we'll be back. Hey,
some more.
appreciate everybody that done came through. If you ain't hit the like button, hit it. You catching the replay,
And
hit
God
it.
bless you.
God bless you. Hopefully everything's going prosperous for you.
And all that. And eat good, well, and stay healthy.
Right.
And God bless you and much love.
Much love. We out.
Peace out. All right.